I want to tell you a story. It's not a perfect story. There are no magical moments or fairy tale endings. But it's my story. And maybe it can help someone out there feel a little less alone. When I was 17, I thought I had it all figured out. I had dreams, big ones. I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to travel the world. I wanted to make something beautiful that would last forever. But life didn't exactly go according to plan. My father lost his job. My mother got sick. And I had to choose, stay in school, or work full-time to support my family. I dropped out. I remember my friends moving on, applying to universities, going to prom, living their youth. And I was serving coffee at a small cafe, counting every dollar, pretending I was okay. But inside, I felt like a failure. I hated mirrors. Not because of how I looked, but because they reminded me of the girl I used to be. The girl with dreams. One night, after a 12-hour shift, I sat on the bus with my hands freezing and my body sore. There was this old man sitting across from me, reading a book with a smile on his face. I stared at him and thought, how does he look so peaceful? Doesn't he have worries too? Maybe he noticed me staring, because he looked up and said, you look tired, but your eyes, they still carry a fire. Don't let the world take that away from you. I smiled politely. But those words stayed with me. Weeks passed. My mother slowly got better. My dad found part-time work. And I started painting again. Late at night. In secret. On cardboard boxes and old receipts. It wasn't much. But it was something. One day, I posted one of my sketches on social media. Just for fun. No filters. No expectations. I closed my phone, not thinking much of it. The next morning, there were over 100 likes. A few people messaged me, asking if they could buy my art. I was shocked. I almost cried. Not because of the money, but because, for the first time in a long time, someone saw value in something I created. That was the beginning. I started drawing more. I took online classes during my breaks. I painted in the back of the cafe, using coffee stains as my canvas sometimes. Customers noticed. Some even asked to buy my tiny coffee paintings. A year later, I opened a small online shop. And you know what? It didn't explode overnight. There were months with 0 sales. Times when I questioned everything. But I kept going. Because I remembered something important. I wasn't doing this to be famous. I was doing this to stay alive. To feel again. To believe again. Today, I still work. I still worry. But I also create. I tell stories through colors. I make art for people who feel lost. Just like I did. Sometimes I get emails from strangers saying, your work made me feel something. And every time I read that, I go back to the girl on the bus. Tired. Cold. Afraid. But still carrying that fire. If you're listening to this and you feel like giving up. If life has pushed you into a corner, and your dreams feel too far away. I want you to hear me. It's okay to pause. It's okay to fall. But please, don't give up entirely. Sometimes, the smallest steps lead to the biggest changes. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be honest with yourself. And brave enough to keep going, even when it's hard. My name is Clara. I'm 24 now. I'm still healing. Still learning. But I'm proud of how far I've come. Not because I made it big, but because I didn't quit. And neither should you.